Ooh, what's going on? Goodness me. I had completely forgot about this series. Not gonna lie. The past few months have been kinda action-packed gameplay, you know, Infamous and then Uncharted, you know, third-person action-adventure games with, like, you know, melee, combat scenarios, you know? So I think it's time to take it easy a little bit. Maybe, have things be more thought processing rather than just going guns blazing and, you know. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's time to get back in the courtroom with our boy, Phoenix. Okay, so apparently I looked it up. Episode 5 is apparently DLC for the first Ace Attorney game, so that's kind of why I didn't play it, you know what I mean? So I guess this will just be like another add-on, or this will just be like an add-on or something, maybe? I don't know. This would be a nice refresher to get me back into the Ace Attorney mode. The feel, the vibe, you know? So let's get back into it. I have to do voices. Ow, my eyes, hello? Whoa. Whoa. Oh no. I'm so confused. What am I what? Is that Mia? Wait, was that... It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., Wright and Company Law Offices, yes. Why do I come here to the office every day? That's what I'm saying. It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Oh, hello. Whoever the hell you are. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. These voices are whack. I'll get back into it. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, oh my god, dude. Okay, this is gonna take a second to get back into these, you know, antics, what have you. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So, you are the coffee boy. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney, and a damn good one. What are you wearing? Right. Wait, you're the see, there we go. Yeah, my name's out there. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? God, that's so annoying. The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try somewhere else. Please, I'm out of time. But I just said I'm not taking cases. You have to help. It's my sister. Oh, wow. We got a repeat. Jesus. My, could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma. That's creepy. Like, new coworker at work is named Emma. And she told me a story about how in school they accidentally spelled it EMA instead of EMMA. Whatever. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator. What the fuck? Can I examine her? No? You know what I mean. Don't... Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy? Or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, I was about to say, you're 16? Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less. Okay, props. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. Jesus Christ. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. She's gonna say that a lot, I can tell. Great, another future professional in training. What the hell is this case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife, she wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. Oh my gosh, alright. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? Ooh. You're right. Like, how would she know her but not know she's dead, Because Mia's been dead for a long time now. Like, it's been, for some reason, I want to say like 6 months. Because time passed from her trial to the last trial. And it's been 2 months since then, so you know. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. Oh shit. We're getting upgrades? I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Yeah, how do you know Mia? My sister asked for Mia specifically. Okay, so it's her sister. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. Oh, okay. So they went to the same school, huh? Huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. Apparently a lot of people did that. Like, Mia was good. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman? What? Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh, well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh. I'm sorry. Alright. Here, can I present her my badge? Look. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it, scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for... Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. I knew, like, Phoenix was gonna say some, like, smart-ass shit. Alright. What time is it? I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. Okay, so this must be her sister. I don't know her voice yet. I need to look at her. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? I'm confused. Is she facing the other way? In the chair? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Damn, hello. Hello. Jeez. Respect, she knows who I am. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Yeah? Okay, I'll check. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. Okay, so Emma and Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Ooh. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma. Lana. I mean, they're just like... They got the same, like, facial features, too? What the hell? Phoenix is dreaming? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright? Oh, shit. What the hell is this case? Yeah. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, this has happened before and I won, so let's do this. Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? If you could, please, for the love of God. The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m., okay? I feel like I should be taking notes, bro. Like, these highlighted words? Screw it. We'll get back into it. Maybe at the start of 2. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Are you okay? Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. Oh, true, true. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. Her like, speaking pattern is so weird. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. What's up with your hand there? Hello? Lana? What happened? Thank you, oh my gosh. See, I'm quick. I see it, I see it. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. How the What? Everyone's saying, huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? What the Time to change the subject? Hello? Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Yep, here we go. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? What? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Dude, these voices. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Anything. That was probably why she attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. And the best there ever will be. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Or it sounds a bit different when Emma says it, fuck me. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh wow. Is this just to spite her? Ugh. You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh. Anime gasp. Oh. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose— oh, wow. I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Oh. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. What the you mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something does not fit. It never does. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. We're back at the office. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. So soon. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Oh, okay. Oh, f me, dude. Okay, let's go. This looks nothing like I thought it would. What is this, Half-Life? So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Investigating? What the fuck? Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Jesus Christ. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? If this ain't Detective Gumshoe, bruh. Hey there. Expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? What the f... partner? John Marston? Who is this? What do we have here? Okay, this is essentially Joel, The Last of Us. Looks like Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Jesus. Marshall. Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What the f*** is this guy talking about? He's drinking that good shit. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Phoenix is like, I'm sick of this. Like, I need a new line of work. Was that, Ombre a friend of yours? Kinda. Sort of. Yeah. He's a detective. Okay. Detective? Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West? What the f... Okay, what is this? I keep looking at that. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me. You just said a second ago that you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself. What are you doing yelling for... That... You see what I'm saying? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police? I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? It sounds like theft to me. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Can we look? Did you see what it said? Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm calling to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? This is some new shit. Is this Ace... No, this isn't Ace Attorney 2. This is episode 5. Yeah. By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay. Now, look at the court record. Okay, I'm here. Oh, no, wait. This is DLC? Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. 3D objects! Ugh, this is so sick! Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of enter. Okay, I don't know why it says enter. Like, I'm playing with a controller. With a controller? Who is this? This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. See? Well, isn't sight... I think cats are at my door. I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. An investigator's ID card found at the prosecutor's office crime scene, ID number 5842189. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Golly. Whoop, my bad. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What the f is she babbling about? Hey, what? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop cussing. I'll stop swearing. See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. A nice ladder. Aha! A ladder. As a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar. Golly. Destined to repeat the past. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. What the f... No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? We are here to work. We are here to work. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. There, what are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose? Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, you know, was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that's what his name? Are you sure that was his name, huh? This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Oh yeah, I see that. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. That's facade, right? What I just said? This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. Oh my gosh. If there is one thing I did miss, it's Phoenix's sense of humor. What? I'm not suspicious. You're hilarious. Oh my. What is this? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, This here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Gulp.
Well, the little filly's got the little filly's got a good nose on her. Want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, huh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like.
Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Okay. This man.
In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim.
Great.
What the
Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Were you two all set?
Us? It's just why does she have like rice snacks on her head? That's that shit from Pokemon. I don't really know what they're called, but like, who puts that on a hat? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. I don't know her voice, bro. What should her voice be? I kind of want to make it like this. Hello? Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes. Ooh. Was that tempura? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Oh, she's the witness.
Secrets? Dear May, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Okay, I'm basing her voice off of the English dub voice actress for Junko Enoshima from the Danganronpa animation.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What? What?
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Oh, excuse me.
Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. Her name is Angel. My name is Angel Star, and don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Oh, hello.
Yes, ma'am. Jesus, she means it. Ooh. Here.
Does this impress you?
A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win?
Oh my god.
How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. What the fuck? a box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Okay, yeah, let's talk. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. The evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence, and yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. On the 21st, okay. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday? It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Edgeworth? Really? Really what? I'm confused. What is going on here? Coffee? Oh shit, it's cold now. I need something warm. I'm confused, bro. Tell me what happened. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Okay. She did it. For real. Oh no, oh, she's trying to get at, Lana. Okay, I think I see it. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife, so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to his world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. What the f... And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife? Wait a second. You know Lana Skye. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? She's out for blood. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather... Why not make the lunches here rather than import... what? Oh, why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Okay. I would have put a comma there, to be honest. Did you say something? No? Only true connoisseurs can understand. What the f... The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. What the f... General Tso. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. To her, that should be important. I'm doing what she should be. I should be doing what she's doing, writing down shit. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis.
not. Let's get these questions out of the way. Come on. I'm getting tired. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Okay. I can't read. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a cause of food poisoning. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. I can't read. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough up queen. Now you're talking cough up queen. Okay, I can't read. And I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing me this why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked, bruh? What the fuck, bruh? Oh, you recognize that thing to the left, bruh. You recognize that thing to the left, bruh. Steel Samurai in the back, bruh. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something over here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes a real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Ugh. It's Dante. Long time no see, Edgeworth. What's happening? What's going on, friend? Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! Oh, f me. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. He's funny. He's loosening up. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't put words in my mouth. No, ma'am. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be... I knew it was his car. I knew it. Why is he smiling about it? What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Well, I can't do that because... Hey, Edgeworth. Look at my badge, bruh. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney. A long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet, my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. I feel you. Do you know who this is? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. He didn't even... Okay. Can I ask him about his day? Like, Edgeworth, how you been, bro? So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead. Say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year. No less. Oh, last year? Jesus, it's been a while.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again.
No, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
It's always just me v. Edgeworth. That's all it is. It's just the ones in the courtroom. You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Ugh. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. That's right, it did happen on, Christmas? That's right. So it's like February now. Right? Maybe? Hello? However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go as far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Skye? Yes. We first worked together on that case 2 years ago. Or on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right. I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer then. Yo, Phoenix Wright's 23? What is he, 24? Dude, he's like 22. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that,
You have it on you, sir?
She stabbed him with my knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. The murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox traces a victim's blood, no prints. Jesus. Edgeworth? What? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Oh, I'm sorry.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
I like it. I mentioned that earlier. Is there anything else to talk about? I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Mumbles of prosecutors. Can you say that again, but louder? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. Yo, relax with that. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of prosecutors. Kind of like employee of the month. only better. King of Prosecutors trophy added to the court record. Okay. Okay. The digs. Wow. I gotta finish this up. That jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket. Right. I've never even seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. What the f... My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, no kidding. Here's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Okay. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. These are clues? What is this? What did that first one say? Back from the dead? Between a rock and a hard place? This is trippy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Oh my god. Wendy Oldbag! Oh, that's right. What? I don't think so. Oh, that's right. She had a crush on Edgeworth. How? I haven't played this game in... What is that? I haven't played this game in like 3 months. I don't remember shit. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect, from Edgeworth at least. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, what the what? Why was that? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. You play some chess? Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too open my chest, but looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. It's nothing, you unconsiderate. Inconsiderate, not unconsiderate. I'm illiteral. Whoa! They're all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so Oh my gosh. Okay. I understand now why he's picturing Gumshoe. I remember. He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Jesus. Flame him, why don't you? Mr. Edgeworth has a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. Because I work so hard at my job. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. What the f... I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? What the fuck do you think of my hair? Whoa. Oh my gosh, do I have to do this? Where the hell do I have to go? What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact to the ground would be... Got it.
approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. You weird ass. Yeah, okay. I can't slide? Dude, what the hell? Where do I go? Oh, yeah, I gotta go. Wait. Hello? I'm confused. Oh, I gotta talk to him about, this shit. Okay. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yes, absolutely. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award. For better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands off old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and the awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered at 5:12. And, Lana said that shit happened at 5:14? This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. Okay. So the murder happened right after you got back. What? Right. I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. What? Who are you?
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir. No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report. Sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid is on very tight, isn't it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of...
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right. Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Right. Yes, sir. You caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the police department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. Alright, I'm gonna save right here. It's so late, I gotta eat and then go to bed. Like, I'm gonna pick up, like, right here. What is that, bruv? I'm busy preparing for tomorrow. And I'm not in the mood for idle banter. Especially not with you. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Fine. I'll just have to talk to him when he perks up. So who do we talk to then? The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Who the Oh. I'm an idiot. He said I had to go to the police department. That's right, that is their mascot. That thing was in the opening, like the teaser. And look, it's broken. On the top left. Ooh. Okay, who is that? Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. God damn. The police department. That's like a whole nother city. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that? Why do the animations in the DLC episode, like, look better than the first one? I'm confused. Hold up, hold up. Yeah, hold up. I need to look this up. Hold on. This episode is not in the original Game Boy Advance version. You'll be investigating a murder with the new features of Nintendo DS has to offer, with the help of a replacement assistant whose sister is the prime suspect in the murder. That's kinda, like, weird, huh? An extra episode for the internationally released DS version of the game. It was not present in the original Japan-only release of the Game Boy Advance. It is the longest episode in the Ace Attorney series to date. Oh, why did I have to read that? Okay. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal. What are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there with the Blue Badger like that? It's kinda sus.
What? Well,
at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know, I'm a very busy man, pal.
What's good? What's good, Detective Gumshoe?
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
What? Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? He didn't even introduce himself. How does she know him?
Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Affairs? No way. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now.
Oh, okay.
The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? Ooh. It is, like, hand-picked people for the case? That's almost like it's set up. What the f...
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. She did.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
That's trash. Oh wait, no, examine. Blue Badger. I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
Oh, he made it? You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw...
Excuse me.
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere.
Okay, I was just looking at its right arm and its motion. It could stab somebody. I'm just saying.
There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies.
Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. How is... Oh my god. A work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Ooh! It was designed, as in, like, the motions and everything was the Chief of Detectives. Which wasn't Detective Marshall, right? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna forget that, believe me. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It's just, it feels like I've jumped onto a movie. Into a movie. I can't read. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if I don't know if this is all that exciting. God, I can't read. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Golly. Speaking of, look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. I don't know who was talking just there. And then I said, hey, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy. Ha! That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda.
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? He is so smart, Alec, dude. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Bulletin board? The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Can I slide? What is that?
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without extra help. I can't f***ing read, dude. Oh! Should I present him with anything? You know?
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have, someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Oh!
Ooh! Theory. Someone was upset that he got this trophy and who got killed? A detective? Ooh. Dumb interesting. I have, like, a few theories that have absolutely no grounds, but, you know, it's fun to get excited.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
You have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. There's nothing else I can talk to him about. Can I, present you this knife? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Why would I... Okay. I can't talk with him. Is he not here? Dude, come on. Where are you? When in doubt, go back to the offices, I guess? I don't know. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Hold on. No. Oh, that's right. I can, like, examine stuff, or I should. I wonder if I get more info off that. Let's see.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. Okay, sometimes his smart-ass comments is just too much. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Is that it? Let's examine this shit. Hold on. Like, What is that? Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. That man, Von Karma.
That man, Von Karma.
I guess he must be a foreigner?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have a kind of ring to it. Yeah. No. I wanted to zoom out. What's zoom out? Okay. There's nothing else to look at on here? Okay. Okay. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he would have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light.
It's true. I actually thought, like, I think about that all the time. Like, if you're, like, getting somewhere and you get there and you just miss something, or, like, something happens shortly after you get there, you kind of think about the red lights that you ran into on the way there. If you drove, that is. That's crazy. I get to investigate. I can't okay. I do want to present this, though. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me in so much trouble all the time. God damn it.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Oh, I get it. Okay. God, I'm so stupid.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
What the hell?
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa. Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
Oh my fucking god. That's what I thought. I thought that was implied already. Like, I thought that was information.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
There we go. So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Something else was mentioned before about being 2 years ago. What was it? Dude, I forget. God,
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edwards mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
and Lana's confessing as much. Shit. Did I present him, like, this stuff already?
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday, huh?
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Yeah. Yep, okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, okay. I literally just looked at that, okay. Look! A stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from in there. Where? It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check. One second. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense, dumbass. I don't know what to do. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. Oh, here we go. Where the hell did that come from?
He's in a tough spot again.
Again.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. Okay. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What's his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No. Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
Oh my god. For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal. Let me try to make things a little easier for you.
Ooh. Thank you. Show them
this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Received from Detective Gumshoe allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. Okay. I'd be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Hold up. No. Can I look at it? She said to investigate everything. Here I am. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
That's hilarious.
Or coffee. Okay. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Yeah. That was you? Wait. Ooh, she's working with somebody. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Oh, she's got multiple boyfriends. That's right. See, I can't break this game up. I forget things. I literally just played this, like, 12 hours ago.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Gulp.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Here's music. There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me? I'll watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? There's something I wanted to ask you. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled and discarded. I'm dead. Hey boss. I need to present you with a few things.
What's that, some type of police passport?
This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it at a good distance away from the crime scene.
Good distance. In this right hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
Alright, compadre. Count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas.
Remind me never to visit Texas. Please, for the love of God.
Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they can use the same shield over and over. Note to self. The prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. 5:12 p.m. Prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow like.
A trot?
My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later, so it seems the chief prosecutor was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse.
So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. Yes, because they're trying to frame your boy. Look at this shit. Alright, never mind. I will not tell you about that. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific, please? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well. Aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
Well, you one stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Goodman's autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Fudge. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
Maybe 2 years back? Huh? Someone mentioned that before. 2 years back is all of a sudden becoming a theme here. So, there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So, why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though.
Oh, yelly.
I need more coffee, bro. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog. I can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just you don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe? Kicked out of the investigation? Bro, what you mean, bro? Oi. Yo. Yo. A name and an ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID Yabadab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba dab. Well, it does have a ring to it. Exactly my point. T. It doesn't take much to amuse her. What does this say? Something about $300? It's... Oh, I can investigate now. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a Walkman. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out! We're here to investigate! Damn. I did not do that. Alright. Okay. Flipped it open. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things like... But even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Get the Whatever, let's just check this phone out. God damn. Well, let's do it. Let's press it. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. Beep. Hey, that song. I know that. Oh, it's the Steel Samurai.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right here when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Oh shit. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying, you son of a bitch. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Property of Lana Sky, last call was made at 5:18. Oh, okay. Okay, so 3 minutes after the murder. Okay. Okay, so we got the thing. God damn, this is like so long. Is that toilet paper? This rope, is it?
Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
Oh, that's rope? Oh, it has to be. So, wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This appears to be the car where their body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Subordinate. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Dollar bill, y'all. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. That is cannibalism. Or animal cruelty. Doesn't that strike you a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Oh, the trunk is... Whoa. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. 675. Look! Something's written on it! 675, 12-2. No. Can we flip that upside down? What does that say upside down? Because if you flip that upside down, that reads 221, 5 something dash 9. 221 is the date of the murder, you know? There's the name printed on the papers above, or the paper above, that Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so? What does that mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Victim's memo found in the trunk. Okay. Can we go to Edgeworth? Are we done? Are we done here? Edgeworth, where are you? So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. My condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina.
Huh? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here. But who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
Or forced evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? There are prosecutors we're talking about. These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
Wait, What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and his cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. Yeah? What? It's the Steel Samurai theme, isn't it? That popular TV show. For kids. Ooh! I was wondering what he meant by her phone. He stood up for her like that. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, she called you! I don't even know what that means. It's just exciting. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Okay, last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 the day of the murder. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. God damn, this is a long... Usually these videos take a little over an hour. Golly, this took, like, a lot. Alright. Yeah, I won't have you stare at a black screen. Here's a cat. Whoops. Huh? Like... Oh, whoopsies. Oh. Golly. Okay, I think... Okay, because there have been times in the past with this game where the person who actually did it didn't show up for like 2 days. Like the entire first investigation day, there was nothing. The first trial day, there was nothing. And then all of a sudden, the second investigation day, we actually learned something. Like out of the blue that you couldn't even guess. So, where I'm at right now, Alana's phone, why would it be near the victim like that? And did she actually call her? She would have spoke to her. She wouldn't have just called her and hung up. Would she have? I don't know, bro. This is enticing. I like this. I'm looking forward to this first trial. Kinda. I'm not as sharp as I should be. I need to play more like brain games. You know, like coolmath.com, you know? That is investigation day 1 for episode 5 of Ace Attorney. We'll keep it going, I will finish it, and I'll move on to Ace Attorney 2. I did finish up Uncharted Lost Legacy, and that should actually be up by now, of course. I haven't started First Light yet, I'm going to start that. I'm going to start Control as well, and I'm doing this. So those will be the 3 main games on the channel right now. Over on my Twitch, I am doing The Last of Us Grounded playthrough to get ready for The Last of Us Part 2. I'm still doing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I did play that last night, and I got a bit annoyed. Just because I kept failing something. It's supposed to be 100%, and I kept... whatever. That's kind of everything that's going on right now. So, if you did enjoy this video and my voices, you know, consider leaving a thumbs up, comment what you thought, or comment who you think did it, comment what you think's going on, etc., and share it to your social medias if you like. Consider subscribing. I don't know, dude. I have to revise my my little spiel at the end here. Nonetheless, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the trial next time.